In this lesson, we're going to add sound to the Android project. If you recall, we created a new class called MonkeyTap with Sound Page, and it inherited MonkeyTap page, and it overrode the flashbox view and the in-game where it played a sound before it went to the MonkeyTap page and did in-game. And same thing with flashbox view. It played a sound and then it did a flash box view. It did the method. And we had our sound player class. This was inside the main MonkeyTap class. We changed the name of the page that was going to play first from a MonkeyTap page, or I think we used main page, but we changed the to MonkeyTap page because I didn't want to keep main page as the name. And we created an interface called iPlatform Sound Player, and it had play sound. And then in the iOS project, we created a platform sound player that implemented the iPlatform Sound Player. Now what we need to do for the Android, we need to create a platform sound player also. So let's do that. So we'll right click, add class, and we're going to call it Platform Sound Player. So I'm going to copy this and change it. We need to add, as in the usings, Xamarian forms, and we need to add Android media. And we're going to make this public. And before the namespace, we're going to add this line for the dependency, except for MonkeyTap iOS, it's going to be MonkeyTap Droid. And I have the code copied. Yes, I already typed it in once, so I just have to paste it in to the other project. So let's do that. Okay. I don't think I got it copied. So we'll say right click, copy, and then we're just going to paste it in here. Paste. So what this does, we've got this previous audio track, and that's just sort of item to hold. And when we go to play sound, if that is null, then if it's not null, then we stop what we're doing. We stop playing the sound that we played, and then we release it. And then when we're done, we create a new audio track, and this is the parameters that we send it. You don't have to remember all this because I'm going to give you the code. And then we're going to audio track write and audio track play. And then we say the previous audio track is this audio track, and then that keeps track of it for the next time. So that's pretty much all we have to do to get this to work. Let's go ahead and clean our solution just in case there's any leftover iOS things hanging around. So as soon as it cleans it, then we're going to build our solutions. Typically you wouldn't have to do this, but since we're switching back and forth, I just want to get all the iOS stuff out of it. Okay, so it's clean. So we're going to rebuild this now to make sure that it will start up in Android mode. Okay, One succeeded, 0 failed. Well, we really need more than just one. Let's rebuild the whole solution. Well, at least it's building. I'm going to go ahead and put this on pause for a second till it finishes. Okay, it kept hanging up, so instead of trying to rebuild the whole solution, we're just going to rebuild the ones we want and see how that works. Hopefully it'll be just fine. Well, we don't have that error yet, so it probably will. I'm going to go ahead and pause it again while it finishes. Okay, it rebuilt for us. And I'm going to go ahead and do this first one again. It shouldn't take very long. That's one. So, we're going to run it now. Actually, whenever I did this before, the sound of it, I think, is a little bit nicer than the iOS sound. And it may sound actually better on the phone than it does. Let me put this on pause for a second because it does take a while to come up. Okay, it's coming up. It always takes a long time. It's the reason I don't like doing the Android version. Let's give it a little bit more time. There we are. Good. Let's click begin. Uh-oh. What did we do wrong? I know what happened. Okay, so let's crash this. This did not inherit platform sound player. I deliberately waited to do it last so I wouldn't get a lot of errors. So let's go ahead and rebuild this. I should have copied and pasted the whole thing, but I didn't. Anyway, so now you'll know. If this happens to you, you'll know. Let's rebuild that. And I'm going to rebuild this MonkeyTap also. And then I'm going to click run. And so that you guys don't have to sit and wait so long, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Okay? Okay, it's coming back up. So all I did was just rebuilt the main project and the Android. So let's see what happens now. Okay, good. Do you hear that sound? There, I couldn't hear that very well, that last one. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. Oh, I'll use this. So let's try it again. Yeah, I think I like the Android sound better than the iOS. Anyway, so we've got sound to play on both of them. I'm probably going to give a little bit of a test, and then I will decide what to do next. And so I'll see you in the next lesson. Okay? Goodbye.